Um, well, I'm just booting War up to run his background footage in the hangar. Um, but while I'm doing that, because I'm so excellent multitasking,
Uh,
how far up did I put the meme? Or did we put the meme? Not that far. There we go. Now it's in the video. um,
is ah,
ah.
it, Microsoft
Oh, is he doing shenanigans again?
massive.
Well, do go on.
Well, according to Microsoft, I just put in my pin incorrectly. I didn't. Tried to do it again. Just got an error that I put my pin incorrectly. I didn't rewrite the pin.
Lovely.
Do you see where the problem is here?
Yeah.
I just reloaded the page and it just worked. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I was already in, which is why it failed.
Yeah.
Ah!
um.
God damn it.
Now we didn't do rant last week
No. Dead.
because you were very dead, and I had very little to say, so I and just couldn't be asked to go through fucking editing my minute and a half.
He shouldn't have edited just, fuck it, upload.
I mean, yeah, but even that was too much effort.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, nothing really happened that week either. Anyway,
No,
as far as I can
not
remember.
really.
But this past week,
Uh, has
yes,
been interesting.
the great adventures of Berserker and Flanny.
Yes.
Now, Flannel and his girlfriend have been. They have started making a camper van.
Hang on, I'm just gonna stop you there for one split second. I'm just gonna warn anybody who's watching this right now, prepare to have your brain melting out of your side from terrible humor, which is amazing but terrible. Now,
Oh,
do go
yeah.
on.
Yes, that they have started converting an old van into a camper. And when I say started, they have floors, they have windows, they have a fan to, do some air circulation, and they have a bed, and that's it.
Not even a cabinet.
Nope.
They prioritized having a window before having storage space.
I mean, boxes work for storage space, right?
If they're bolted down,
I don't think they were.
because everything's storage space. Got it.
Yeah. But yes, they've been road tripping through Norway primarily. And
How did that go? Are they completely broke now?
um, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Did they find out that the wonderful gas prices and the tolls everywhere?
Yeah. But yes, they stopped by here on their way back home, and we went and did archery. And this is where the terrible joke comes in. I've already told it to you, Nico, but for the
Yeah,
sake
I
of
know.
video,
Which is why I sent out a
yeah,
disclaimer and warning.
exactly. For the sake of video, as we arrive at the archery range, a nice big outdoor range, one of the other members, one of the other longbow archers actually, is mowing the grass on a riding mower. And Flunny instantly goes, "Hey, look, there's a moving target." And I go, "Oh, no, 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 that's a mowing target."
Uh, I love that joke, but it's so bad.
It is so bad. It is so bad. Flannel started laughing and then just went, "No, I'm not gonna acknowledge that."
He starts laughing. Then wait a minute. I'm not that bad. Stop it.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
It was really, really bad. Um,
Fucking hilarious.
but yes, we did some archery, and then we went and had really nice burgers in town,
Ooh.
and then we went to the museum at the old castle ruin, and up the tower that's still standing.
Is it still standing after you went up there?
Yeah, the
Sorry, I couldn't
well,
resist.
almost 1,000-year-old, like 700-year-old tower is still standing after my fat ass went up to the top and back down.
That joke was kind of just served on the silver plate there. I just had to. Sorry.
But yes, great food, great beer, lots of beer,
Beer.
great exploration.
Nobody got so drunk they had to be driven home, I hope.
Well, no, because we were drinking here.
Well, you could have been drinking at the burger place.
Yeah, but we didn't.
To be fair, it makes sense that you were drinking there. Did you have to carry him out into the camper van?
No.
He survived.
You know, his borderline alcoholic fucking ass. Let's see, he did 7 half-liter beers
Ah, yes.
in one evening.
What strength?
Most of them around 5.
That's not too bad.
No.
You know, only like what 2.5 liters of 5%.
3.5 liters.
Did you say 5?
I said 7.
Oh, my bad.
7 beers of around 5%.
Yep. My bad. Numbers got mixed in brain.
And I had 3 because my alcohol tolerance is fucking shot. But I also don't generally drink much, so you know.
No, he takes the one beer every now and then when we're recording. Well, he's drinking his beer. I'm then down on my 5th shot of 60.
Yeah, but in fairness, my beers also tend to cost about the same as these shots. I have expensive taste in beer.
Remember, I live in Norway, Berserker.
Well,
This
yes.
is bought here.
Yes. But if I wanted to buy the beer I'm drinking up there, that would be even more fucking expensive.
Okay, how expensive is it for, say, half a liter-ish?
Well,
Or a 6-pack or whatever, you buy when you buy it.
well, it's generally per bottle.
Fair enough.
And it is generally half-liter bottles.
Well, that's, if we're going to have the same here, it's 0.33 bottles, because screw you.
Yeah, most of these don't come in that size.
No, but, Norway.
It's half-liter or 75 centiliter bottles.
Yeah, we don't get that, sadly. Yeah, okay. And they're how expensive?
They are about 30 Danish per bottle.
Oh, for crying out loud. You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Is it that cheap?
I know it's cheap by Norway standards.
Okay. A alcohol-free half-liter glass bottle of, mediocre beer
Yeah.
is 30. And it's only 30 because it's without the alcohol tax bullshit.
Yeah. Norway expensive.
Yeah. Let's see, if I go on the Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna find the page. If you keep going.
Well, I was about to say I have another beer. That goes for between 40 and 50 per bottle.
You tell me the name of one of them.
This one is the Esk. That's
Ah,
the brand. It's the yes. They
yeah,
have
yeah. I see the funny there, Berserker. I
yes.
know.
You see the funny.
Perfect beer
um,
for you.
but yeah, I generally don't even buy them on at full price because fuck that.
Oh, what the fuck are these prices?
Are you looking at Norwegian beer prices or Danish beer prices?
Norwegian. Okay, I found a 0.33 centiliter can
Yeah.
of some beer. It's supposed to be Norwegian. It's 99, aka 100.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Is the can made of gold or something?
no. It's a dark brown beer, but fuck's sake.
So a
Well,
brown
it,
ale.
at least it's stored for 18 months
Ooh.
on barrels.
Now see, it's starting to sound good. And good enough that I would actually pay that price for it.
Yeah, but that explains some of the cost if it's stored in Norway.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But I found another bottle here that's 1.5 liter, big glass bottle. That's
Yes.
300.
Yeah.
That's an Italian beer,
Yeah.
Paladin Isaac. That's wait, it's an aperitif. What? Why is this under beer?
Just
Well,
for
it's
you.
it's a wheat beer. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking prices, man.
Yeah. Fucking Norway,
Now,
man.
on that note, the bottle I usually buy of 60 is 400.
Yes.
The bottle I got last time, which my mate bought for me on the tax-free ferry from Strømstad to Sandefjord. That's 424 in Norway, and he bought it for 199 on the boat
Yeah.
in the
But
tax-free shop.
but see, Nico, that 100 Norwegian can of beer. That's the kind of beer I drink generally.
Yeah, but still, the 60% vodka is still
Yeah.
quite a bit more expensive. Also, this
Yes.
is for a half-liter bottle, not a point 0.7.
Fair enough.
The glass bottle I usually buy is point 0.7. That's gone up to 500 now. Oof.
Fair enough. But you do still get quite a few shots out of one of those bottles.
Yeah, but it's me.
Yeah. Maniac.
Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know. I don't understand my the alcohol thing, Circer. I honestly do not.
Yeah.
I mean, I got put through the gauntlet of gin with my step grandfather, and they had a big dining table, and one end of it was just filled with random bottles of different types of gin. I'm pretty sure I was 22 deep by the end of the night, and I was still quite present.
Great.
Like, I had no problem walking, my speech was not slurred, and I could still do math the same level as I usually can.
Yeah.
And according to my mother, who was there, I didn't seem drunk. What?
I mean, I will say it's not because I got drunk from those 3 beers, but
Yeah, but didn't really feel the so-called buzz that people feel. I just
yeah.
get warm. That's it. It gets hot
Yeah.
because the alcohol is fighting my stomach for space or something. Or maybe that's what's going on, Berserker. The stomach acid in my stomach is so strong it just neutralizes the alcohol on contact. Never
I
enters
don't
my
know.
bloodstream.
Your fucking body's just weird.
Yeah, it is.
Now, other news this week. I read something somewhere that I wanted to discuss, but I've forgotten because I forgot to write it. I really need like a whiteboard or some sort of board next to my desk where I can write stuff for both for this, but also for other things.
You know, I almost bought you one of those cork boards that you can like place notes
Yeah,
on. I almost bought one of those for you recently.
I want one.
The only thing is, I looked at it like, how am I gonna get that down there without paying a serious premium for the post? And I didn't
Yeah,
want to do that, I'll be honest. It was
yeah.
2 by 4 meters or something like that.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, somebody sold it on the used thing for 50 kroners. Hence why I almost bought it. It was barely used. You couldn't even see it being used.
I mean,
On
that
the
is an absolute fucking steal.
It was, but where the hell are you gonna put it, or where the hell am I gonna store it?
Yeah.
How am I gonna get it here? I'm not sure I can actually get it up the stairs. I think it's too tight.
I mean, if I had a room dedicated as an office, I would fucking love having that on just one of the walls.
Yeah, yeah,
And just go full conspiracy theory nut job on it.
yeah. I know what picture you're thinking of there.
Yeah.
I want the picture of you with a bunch of like lines on the back of there with the string.
Yep.
Trying to figure out why Gaijin is Gaijin.
No. Piecing the entire world of something else together.
Yeah, that might be. Snap theorists. There we go. Okay,
Um,
I found the thing I usually buy. By the way, I'm sending it to you.
what? So I can get a minor heart attack looking at the price?
Um, you can already see it in the text there.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's gone up by 150 since last time I bought that bottle. But I love the font on it, by the way. It's so clever. Using the percentage thing
Yeah.
as 60. So good.
Do also love the fact that it's just like Planavine. There you go.
Just what?
Planavine.
A spirit?
Not quite. Not here at least.
Or isn't that what it's translated to, though?
That's a good question.
Well, liquor, actually. I wouldn't call that a liquor.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so it's liquor when it's from 45 to 60. That is 60. Seems.
But we have literally just named it fucking Firewine now, haven't we?
Yep. I mean, that is meant to be Navy strength, which is why it's 60 to begin with. Because I believe it's above 50, isn't that what Navy strength is, technically?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well, it's 51 and above is Navy strength, if I'm not mistaken, because then the alcohol will ignite if you light it up. Reason why it's called Navy strength is because the rum that the sailors had on their warships, especially back in the day, had to be above that in case one of the barrels broke and hit the powder. You know, so the powder would still ignite.
Yeah.
Hence, Navy strength. It's smart and terrifying.
Anyway, on to other topics because I'm getting hungry and I want food. Damn it. Um,
Go ahead.
we had another quite major. I suppose we can call it a world event this week. The opening of the Olympics.
Oh yeah, that was an thing.
And fucking hell did they go full fucking French on that.
Oh, baguette. A little bit.
So much fucking weird artistic shit.
Yeah, you know, I've tried to understand the French a few times. I just don't.
Yeah.
Especially their cuisine. Like I've tried to understand some like anything but their what they bake. Anything but that. I don't get it.
What, you don't get all the buttery sauces?
Like it's not like I mind it. It's just all the weird ass things they do with it.
Yeah, they do a lot of weird things.
Like this is a super tasty sauce. So let's just put two small dots on the plate for you.
Ow, but
Why?
I mean, that's not strictly speaking French cuisine, but yeah.
Yeah, but they're the ones that have a very high habit of fucking actually doing it.
Yeah.
Like even the high class restaurants in Norway that you pay a fortune to get the tiny little thing on your plate. At least they have a bunch of sauce on it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the French that started that whole crap, wasn't it?
Probably. I mean, the best cooks in the world are French, which is fine. They can make good food. But at least give me enough so that I'm not hungry when I walk out of the bloody restaurant and broke at the same
Yeah.
time. For fuck's sake.
Yeah. I get tiny portions when like you're getting a tasting menu of like 5+ courses.
Yeah, that's fine. Like if you're having a bunch of different things, that's fine. I've tried that before on a Japanese restaurant where the chef just makes 5 random things.
Yeah.
That's fine. But when you're ordering a main course that is 150 grams in total, including the plate,
When you order a steak and you get one thin slice of meat with a potato chip and 2 drops of sauce.
basically, and then of course they charge you 35 euros for it
Yeah.
for some bizarre reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, for the people who's listening to this, that's a bit over the top, but point still stands.
I mean, when you visit, we're gonna go get burgers at good burger place in town.
Yeah, I wish the good burger place here in town didn't close down because of the prices, as in the rent prices.
Yeah.
They had so good burgers for a livable price. It's so sad that it's gone. I mean, an open fire, man.
Yeah.
Not like Burger King open fire. No, no, no. Proper grill.
Actual, yeah. 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 This one doesn't have that, I don't think.
No, everything was homemade in that restaurant, which is they didn't have that much margins because of it. Like
Yeah.
they cut the fries in the morning.
Yeah.
And all the meat was made there, all the sauces, everything. Even the pickled red onion was made there.
Nice.
It was so good and it was so tasty, but I'm sad.
It's starting to sound an awful lot like this lovely, lovely place I went and got free food at for 5 out of 7 days a few weeks ago.
Yeah, your grandparents.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, because my granddad had actually made both pickled red onion and just, cucumber pickle.
Go pickles.
Yeah, pickles, but,
Yeah, get it.
the cucumbers from his own freaking yard.
Yeah, that's
Um,
quite nice.
he did not for that particular occasion, but a while back, earlier in the summer, he did homemade fried onion, like crispy fried onion.
Yep,
Just
that's
because he had
actually
some onion he needed to use.
that is actually quite good.
Yeah.
Like personally, I'm not a big fan of pickled things, but the red onion just had a nice taste when it was all together.
Yeah. Um,
But like, I don't eat pickles like normally. Just not my thing.
I mean, it is, generally speaking, very much a. I mean, it's not quite a condiment, but essentially a condiment. Like, it goes along with the other stuff and enhances flavors.
Yeah, but I don't like it on like say my burgers. It's just for me, my tongue just well, as soon as the pickle touches my tongue, basically, just every other flavor disappears
Well,
because I just do not like that flavor. Even as an undertone, I just do not like that flavor.
my granddad's fucking pickles. I could just eat straight out of the tin with a spoon.
Yeah, I don't doubt they're good. It's just I don't like the taste.
They're fucking amazing. I should ask to get some.
Yeah, you probably should if you liked it.
uh, but yes, not at all sidetracked or anything.
We never
Uh,
sidetrack. What do you mean? This is a rant.
yeah, yeah, the opening. Like I quite like the concept of doing the whole fucking thing on the Seine instead of in some big arena somewhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
And the idea of going through some of the key moments in French history as well, also pretty cool.
But did they decapitate somebody with the guillotine?
Um, kinda.
Yikes.
Yeah, they did have a couple of bits in the revolution.
Yeah. Did the camera start moving faster when they came to that point?
Well, I wasn't exactly paying full attention because we were playing Baldur's Gate at the same time.
Yeah, true.
But I did read on a bit of it afterwards. And they had, I don't know if they actually chopped the head off of a dummy of Marie Antoinette or if they just had a dummy without the head in front of the prison where she was held before she got executed.
Wouldn't surprise me if they actually cut off the head off the dummy with the guillotine, to be
Wouldn't
honest.
surprise me even the slightest either. But that was the building the heavy metal
I mean,
band was playing on the side of.
the French are so insane that they executed a pig with the guillotine for the murder of somebody.
Yep.
Couldn't they just, done the normal thing? It's an animal. Hello? Baguette?
Nope.
I don't know. Publicly execute the pig for killing somebody. Like, what the hell?
Instead of just turning it into bacon.
Indeed. Bacon!
Yeah, fucking Frenchies. And
Like,
the
I know.
torch, the torch is a fucking hot air balloon.
Oh, God.
Kind of in the same style of I can't remember his name, but the guy who invented the hot air balloon.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Like,
have.
hot air balloons are a funny contraption when seen from far away. I would never be close to one because you literally have no fucking control whatsoever.
Yeah.
You have some altitude control. That's it. If the wind decides to change from the course you want to go, you're screwed unless you have a motor,
Yep.
aka a fan, that can overpower the
But
wind.
it is tethered to the ground, and when it's windy, they
Okay,
bring
fair
it
enough.
down.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So it's permanently on the ground because it's in France and it's always windy, depending on where you are.
I don't know. It was on the ground yesterday.
Yeah, there we go.
Very much on the ground yesterday. Also, I
How many
watched
reps did they see on the camera?
none actually.
Well, damn.
They're all hiding under the chef's hats.
Yes.
But no. I watched a bit of rowing yesterday as well. With one of the Danes, and
Real hearted motherfucker.
well, he was like 2, 3 fucking entire. I won't even call it a canoe. The fucking pencils they're rowing in when they're solo rowing.
Yeah.
Ahead of second place, so pretty sure he's gonna end up getting a medal.
Did he have like a pedal
Surprise,
powered
surprise.
propeller on it or something that you didn't see?
No, he was just in the zone.
So one thing I want to see at some point is you know what, rowing on in cartoons in the wooden boats, they're rowing so hard the boat is skipping forward.
Yeah,
I want to see that in real life in the competition. That's when you know you're going fast as
he
fuck.
wasn't far off. Like I know how little of those boats are in the water, and like every time he took a stroke, that boat was basically on the surface of the water.
I mean, as little surface tension as overhead possible means fast.
Yeah,
So that makes sense. You always want to have as little of your boat in the water as possible when you try to go fast, but not so little that you start flying and lose control. Because a little bit of sidetracking here, but Formula One boats, well, Formula boats, you've probably seen them at some point. They're fast as fuck and they barely have any water contact. What happens when they lose that water contact? Yeah, they feel backwards immediately.
yeah,
Pretty much. They're so
yeah,
light and they're stupid fast.
yeah.
And I usually say I want one, but I don't actually want one of those. Hell no.
I actually, well, on a walk with my dad, where I used to live at the lake, because that lake was a national rowing stadium as well. And it's quite fucking far in a straight line. And we were like, you know what would be fun? But like a rowing competition, but with actual twists and turns.
Yeah, that would be interesting now, wouldn't it?
But like put 2 people in a canoe and have them row around a Formula One style circuit.
You see them drifting around the corners.
Exactly. Make it a contact sport as well. Great entertainment.
Yeah, but you can be 100% sure some high class guy is going to be whining about it and it's uncivilized. Oh, fuck you.
That's not the fucking point now, is it, you twat?
Exactly. I mean, why don't we make golf a contact sport? Because it already is, just you don't see it on camera.
Yeah. On the note of contact sport,
Uh-oh.
I watched the bronze medal game of rugby between
Ah,
South Africa and Australia.
I'm guessing Dan wasn't there.
No. Um, but first of all, those matches are quite short, so I can get fully behind that as a sporting, like, proper sporting event. The whole fucking thing was over in like 35 minutes.
Yep, that's
Um, and on top of that, I mean, it was just so fun to watch. It looked like a bunch of toddlers fighting over a ball half the time.
yeah, I know, right?
And these are 100 plus kilo dudes sprinting full go, smashing into each other.
Yeah, that's the thing as well, though, isn't rugby is a much more, I would say, interesting sport over American football.
Yep. Yeah, I like calling American football women's rugby.
Yeah, I like all American football armored rugby.
Same thing but different.
Because in American football, they all have armor on, and in rugby, you might have a helmet.
Yeah. Half the Australian team was partially mummified.
Yeah, but I know we have rugby in Norway, and I've seen it on like an amateur level. They had a a leather cap
Yep.
just for a little bit of bludgeoning protection.
Yep.
Some of them were protection for their junk, which is fair,
Yeah.
understandable, and some used bandages on their elbows and stuff just so they didn't, completely kill themselves.
Yep. That's
And
rugby
that's
for
it.
you. Yeah.
And afterwards, they all look like they've gone through the Vietnam War, almost lost, and somehow won.
Yeah.
That's what they look like. They look like hell afterwards, and they're all smiling somehow. Maniacs.
It looks like great fun. I would love to play rugby.
Yeah, well, we did a little bit of a rugby play with on my school. I was only allowed to do one round.
We
I
did.
I ran down two people, and one of them fell unconscious. So, oops. I mean, I got
Yeah.
my job. I was a defender, okay?
Yeah.
Literally my job. What do you want me to do, man?
I mean, I accidentally ran down one of my classmates during a basketball game.
Oops.
I didn't see him, and he didn't move. He
Oh,
ended
it's
up
all-
on the floor.
He should have dodged. It's his own fault.
Yeah. He was a good sport about it as well. Like,
Yeah, I mean the people I ran down, they were good sports about it. Like one of them literally didn't think I could move that fast.
yeah. The
So
closest.
he thought he could had plenty of time before I reached him, and then suddenly he was on the ground.
Yeah.
Like I don't run that fast.
Closest
You
we
know.
got was flag football. And that
Well,
had to be stopped because we started doing a bit more contact.
Contact.
Great fun.
Indeed. Now I'm too fat and lazy to do contact sports. Now I do airsoft.
Yeah, I've never been a great sprinter, but I found out in the army I can keep up my maximum speed for way longer than anybody else.
Oh, so you're an endurance guy.
Yep. We were out doing exercise in the exercise field, like not military exercise, but just PE. And we got lined up in two lines and told, right, now we're just going to be sprinting up that hill in pairs. Whoever gets up first wins. And basically everybody was just about dead when they got to the top of the hill. I could have continued another 2 or 3 times that distance just fine.
Oh god, I remember a story from the army now. Obviously not when I was on the army because I never got in.
Yeah, because they took one look at your back and went, we're not recruiting aliens.
No, they took one look at my papers and just nah, it's fine. You don't have to. But I want it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, but anyway, I remember one of those where they, run up that hill, blah 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 blah. Everybody got up. It's fine. Now they got told to walk back down. The split second they set foot on the bottom, they got told to run back up again because they forgot something.
Yep.
They kept that up for like 15 times. Most people were, puking in the hill somewhere.
Yeah.
But my dad, no. He's used to that kind of shit.
Yeah. They aren't as rough in that aspect anymore.
No, but honestly, the company kind of deserved it.
Yeah.
They made themselves deserving of that thing, so it's fine if you ask me.
I mean, when I was in 8 years ago, Similar stuff would happen. We would be told to run somewhere, and then when we left, and if somebody forgot something, it was all right. The entire company stops, and everybody starts doing various PE where we are, while whoever forgot stuff goes back and get it.
Yeah, that's
So,
another
so,
thing.
so you know, it was in the interest of that person to do it as fast as fucking possible, to not make everybody hate you.
Yeah, that is another one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, the army always tries to teach you that your barracks basically are one and one team. So you win and lose together.
Yep.
But sometimes you get people that don't seem to agree with that for some weird ass reason.
Yep. But I mean, to be fair, it's not a. We were also on occasion just, all right, everybody turn around, we're going back, and then had to run back and forth.
Yeah, sometimes that's a reasonable way of doing it. I'm not saying that's wrong. It's just the point is that so we don't forget something the next time. Check your mate if they have everything.
Exactly.
It's literally the point. Like, you're not
Exactly.
alone. Don't just care about yourself. Make sure that you have everybody is at the same point.
Exactly. It was all about making sure life sucked for everybody.
Yeah, it's all especially things like the checking the lockers. You're you're supposed to have it a specific way, so whatever happens, you can always find everything, even blinded, right?
Yep.
Now, with that in mind, uh, if yours isn't good, somebody like your next locker mate, so to say, should take a quick glance and say, "Hey, that's wrong," and tell you off. Don't just ignore it.
I actually do kind of have a story about that.
Nope.
Because we had one day, my platoon was split in 4 12-man rooms. And we had one day, I think we were coming back from doing PE, and we're told we had, I think it was 5 or 10 minutes, to get showered and get in our standard uniform.
Fair enough.
And each room had 3 showers.
Oh,
Yeah. So 12 people to 3 showers in 10 minutes. It was very much a case of the first 3 literally just throw all their shit and get in the shower, while the next 3 get ready, like put the stuff away properly and get ready for shower. The next 3 after that packs away all the shit the first 3 just ditched, and the last 3 find the stuff for the first 3 to get ready,
yep.
and just run that through rotation. And we managed to do it, 30 odd people, through a combined, what did I say, combined 12 showers in 10 minutes, without everything looking like complete shit afterwards.
Yeah, that is a excellent exercise of trying to think on the fly and how do we solve this. To be fair,
I
I
think I
would say.
was the second to last group, and the first people who were already ready, like I was buttoning my shirt, sitting down, well, not even sitting down, standing up, while having people put on my boots. So I
Yep,
literally just had to step into my boots.
fair enough. I mean,
Yeah,
like as you said, that is a nice way of. That is an excellent exercise. To be fair,
that is excellent team building.
indeed. I, I remember seeing a video of this when the some game show hosts they tried to do drill with the with the Norwegian guard.
Yeah.
First of all, horrible display, obviously, because they had no idea what the hell they were doing, and they were practicing with a troop that was doing this for 8 months as a
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
But when it came to dressing up, the only thing they were basically allowed to put on themselves was their underwear.
Yeah.
Everything like shoes and the way it was tied and everything, they had to they had people helping them.
Yeah.
It's kind of hilarious, to be honest, but glorious. Afterwards, one of the guys seemed to actively try to kill the guy in front of him when they were walking forward with the rifle with a very, very sharp bayonet on it.
Yeah.
He was, what, 10 centimeters away from stabbing his ear or his neck?
Yeah.
Not good. And when you looked at they got the front-facing camera on him, and you looked at his eyes, the concentration in that man's face was insane.
Yeah. No, man. So some people seriously cannot do marching, like at all.
Yeah, there were two groups, like, versus these two versus those two. The format.
Yeah.
One
I have
group, they
the
did okay for not having done it at all.
Yeah.
To be fair, but the other guys, nope.
I had the great pleasure of being my place in the rank and file, being right next to one of the people who really just could not fucking march, and
You looked really good in contrast.
well, no, because like every 200 meters, I would have him slipping on my heels.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, yeah, you were in front of him, not next to him. I see.
Yeah, because when you're standing rank and file, you got 3 rows.
Yeah.
With however many you need. And he was like on my left in that. And generally, when you start walking, you turn right and you start walking.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's yep.
Just lovely. Anyway, I am getting hungry, and we have been ranting for almost 50 minutes now. So unless you have something very important to say other than screw you, I'm getting free food, because you've already said that, and screw you, you're getting free food, you lucky bastard.
Well, you got a bunch of free food not too long ago, but I just had sent you a
But free
video.
Food is my favorite food, Nico.
Yeah, I know. So, screw you.
Well, let's end it on that.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, and do all the YouTube shit, and hopefully we'll see some of you in the next one.
Free food.